I'm from Senegal, West Africa, currently living in Morocco. I love traveling. I love this topic because that's why I just jumped into it. Building African diaspora life and legacy with storytelling. What I want to highlight is we need to preserve our cultural heritage. It's so crucial because it connects us to our roots, traditions, and history. So even if you travel abroad or if you move out of the country, you need to preserve that your roots, I mean your traditions and history. Because myself, English is not my first language. My first language is Wolof. So if I don't pass down this language to my son and my kids, it's like I do a kind of a rupture, and it's not good, because if my brother or my sister or my kids don't only speak like French or Wolof, and they don't speak my native language that is not English or French but is Wolof, so it's my own duty to do the job. It's our role to do it, because there are some things I can't explain in English. No, I can't explain it in French. Even in French, no. I only explain it to my kids in Wolof because this is my culture. We live in a country where we have different cultures, and people should. So it's the rule of the mom, it's the rule of the dad to pass down your roots, your traditions, your history, your language. Plus, it allows the future generations to learn from the past and continue our rich cultural legacy. Okay. Now, what I'm going to highlight, the second thing I want to highlight is about the griots. I don't know if you guys know these people. These are people. The griots they live in West Africa most of the time, like Mali or Senegal. Okay, countries in West Africa. And those griots, their roles is like they are storytellers and musicians, and they pass down history, legends, and cultural knowledge through words and music. Here's a kind of music. They only like instruments and their voice, like they're storytellers, and like they are great storytellers, and they know the history of African people. Most of the time, they know the history of your family, and through ceremonies or festivities, they come here and then they tell you your real story. And it's so important now to stop continuing this kind of legacy. It's a legacy for us African people. For those people who know the griots, they play a vital role in Africa history. Point number 3. Don't give the privilege to others to narrate your own history, because they don't really understand your history. Some people, they come in your country, just try to show you that this is your history. But most of the time, when I do some research, what I found is that most of the time, those things we read on books are not true. Totally false most of the time. And it's the duty of the parent to verify the story and then to tell the truth to their kids. So important. I myself do a lot of I want to show you, for example, if I can take a character that I love, Chimamanda. I don't know, he's from Nigeria. Nigerian author. Okay, he's also of Americana, or like Half of a Yellow Sun. If you Google it, you can find those books. Some interesting books, to read. But I love this also because, she knows that she comes from Nigeria, even if she's teaching at some university in the United States. But she tried to narrate, to try to to not forget his story. Simple. Like if I can highlight like I wanna show you some parts of Americana. I think is because I have the time to read that book, and that book was like is a kind of a novel. Okay, that explores a themes and identity. So important because if you don't know who you really are, you can't even impact the world. The first thing is know who you are. If you know who you are, it's more way easy to impact the world. Not only your community, you can first impact your community, but the goal is not just impact your community, but impact the world. And it is possible. So I love the book because with Americana, you can Google it. Okay, it's by Chimamanda Adichie. It's a compelling novel that explores identity, race, and love through the experience of a young Nigerian woman in America.